Hey everyone, welcome to Sark Street. Thanks for swinging by. Today we're going to talk about how to use the endless echo effect on a vocal track in GarageBand. And the song that we're going to use to demonstrate how this was done is the track Second Home by 7313 Micropigs. So I'm going to go into that track and I'm going to come over to this sort of bridge part, which is where this endless echo effect is used. And I'm just going to play for you right now. This is specifically Matt's part. I'm going to play the entire song together and you can sort of hear how the vocal blends in and how you sort of have this endless looping on the words, don't throw it all away. So let's take a listen. Okay, and now I'm actually going to isolate that part, and you can see already that it's actually two tracks that make up this part. All right, so there is this first part, which is actually Matt's clean vocal recording, and there's some echo and reverb on it already, but let's just listen to that. Don't throw it all away. Okay, and there is an echo on there, but you see the echo kind of fades pretty quickly. It's not an endless echo. When I go to this second track, this is where my endless echo basically tags onto the word away. Don't throw it all away. Don't throw it all away. Okay, and the reason that this exists in two tracks and why I'm actually going to show you how to do this is because when you come into GarageBand and you start to mess around with the master effects, echo and reverb, anything that you change or select from the default is actually going to apply to the entire song. I guess that's why they call it master effects. It's not track specific. So if I go and start selecting different types of echo effects or different type of reverb effects, anything in the song with echo or reverb turned on is going to reflect those settings. And that's the rub. That's why using really any kind of effect of this nature is going to require you to actually create a separate track. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So as a starting point, let's just go to Matt's part here. Okay, and the first thing we're going to check on the song is the tempo. The song tempo is 110, and that's going to be important because we're going to create a second track to sort of work on our echo effect, and the tempo needs to reflect that. So let's copy Matt's clean part, and we're going to exit out to the main menu, and we're going to create a new track. It should default to audio recorder because we copied an audio track, and we can go check the tempo. Yes, it's at 110, so that's exactly where we want to be. So what I'm going to do is just simply paste that clean, don't throw it all away part, and let's play it just to make sure. Don't throw it all away. All right, you can hear that pretty well. Now, what we're trying to really do here is we're trying to create an endless echo, but I don't want it on that entire part. I only want it really toward the tail end of the word away. Don't throw it all away. So it looks like it's right about here. We'll split it and let's play it. That's about right. Maybe I want to just come a little bit out with it. That's very good. All right. So now we have that way part where we want to create that endless echo. We have that created. So the next thing that we're going to do, I'm going to drag this track all the way to the start. We're going to put the endless loop effect on this echo. So I'm going to go over to my track settings and I'm going to scroll down to master effects, which affect both the echo and the reverb settings on the song. And in this case, I'm going to go to echo, and you can see all the different echo effects that I can choose from. And basically you would follow the same steps if you were trying to add any one of these echo effects to your track. But in this case, I'm actually searching for endless loop, which is right there. I'm going to select it, and then before I come out of this menu, I actually have to turn on the echo for this track. So I'm going to give it about 50% of an echo. I'm going to come out and I'm going to play it, and now you're going to hear this Matt part with the endless loop echo effect. Okay, bingo. Now, the question is, how do we get this into the master track? What we're gonna do is select the track and we're gonna click this merge button. And what merge is going to do is actually going to sort of flatten or compress this track into an audio file or an audio track. So I'm actually going to select it. I'm gonna click merge, and suddenly that track is going to be replaced with this new little speaker icon, and you're going to see my merged audio here. And I'm gonna hit play again just to be sure that it saved correctly. Okay, so basically the same thing, but now in a merged format that allows me to port it back over to the master track. Now, one thing I do want to call out, when you try and merge any tracks in GarageBand, you'll notice here, you actually lose that original track. It's gone. So GarageBand is smart enough, if I exit out to the main menu, you can see that it actually creates a copy of the song, and that copy includes that original track. So just in case you need to go back and do it over again, you have it and it is not lost. Another thing that you could do is just create a duplicate track within this actual song file, so that you have that left over even after you merge that original track, and you can always mute it. Anyhow, we have what we need. This is now transferable back to the master. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come out of this song. Oops. And I'm going to go back to my second home master track. Now, as we were sort of talking about in the beginning of this video, you can see here that I already have that merged track. It even says merged track added here to create that effect. But let's just pretend that I didn't have it there yet. I'll get rid of this entire track. I'll go duplicate that clean matte audio. Okay, and then I'm going to basically just find a spot here toward that tail end of don't throw it all away for my way echo. And there it is. So let's give it a try. Don't throw it all away. Perfect. Now, it's a little loud, so I could sort of mess with the volume. I could bring that volume down a little bit to blend it in more. Now, in this particular case, Matt actually sings that part 4 times. So what I did was simply chop that merged track, and I take this part right here, and then I'm just going to copy it, and I'm going to insert it in the same spot in each instance of Matthew singing that part. Okay, here, all right. And I can even, if I want to, I could drag it out all the way like this. So let's just hear what that sounds like. Don't throw it all away. Don't throw it all away. Pretty cool. And maybe I'll just drag it out here. So you can really do whatever you want. If you want that echo to stop before each vocal part starts up again, you could sort of leave it chopped where it was. If you want it to sort of continue over it, you can do that. And then for your final one here, maybe you want to just drag that out into the guitar solo. So I unmute these tracks and let's hear how it sounds. Case I made it a little louder to accentuate it. In the original song, the volume on this part is turned down a little bit just to make it sound really nice in your headphones, but kind of smooth it over overall. But that's how you do it. So again, when you try and mess around with these echo effects, just remember, same thing with reverb, that these master effects will basically impact any track that you have on the song that uses echo or reverb. So you do have to go create a new track, make sure the tempo is the same. You want to then isolate that part. You can put on your effect, your echo or your reverb effect. You then merge it and you bring it back into the master file to get this great result. Anyway, if you like this video, feel free to hit that like button. Definitely welcome your feedback. And for other avid GarageBand users out there, I'm also learning as I go. So if you have other recommendations or a different way of achieving this, please do let me know. Looking forward to seeing your comments. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon.